Hi, we are live. That's right. This is the adult side, the Zero Channel, the adult side of KRAZTV.com. Our new book review today, The Anguish of Snails. What a great book. It's a sweet little book, too. Anthropology, ethnography, all this stuff. It's written by Barre Toelken. Hope I didn't butcher his name. Anyway, he's the author and editor of numerous books and articles on folklore and related topics. It's Native American folklore. Among these are the dynamics of folklore, morning dew and roses, nuance, metaphor, meaning in folk songs, and with Larry Evers, Native American oral traditions, collaboration, and interpretation. He is editor of the journal Western Folklore and professor of English at Utah State University. This guy is excellent, and he went to a lot of places, and so he knew a lot of it. So a lot of the photographs in here are by the author. Oh, the first one, of course, is a carving of a man bringing his kayak on the beach by Yupik Eskimo Wasky Walters. I, of course, had the great fortune of living with the Yupik Eskimo uh, indigenous folks in Alaska when I went up there. So I know how it is. They got beaded work. This is such a sweet book. He's got assorted creatures. This is volume 2 in the series Folklore in the West. Oh, look at that. Wristband by Tututni Basket Maker. How gorgeous. Of course, we have the snails. Oh, this book is dedicated to many Native American people whose traditions and expressions have illuminated my life and professional work. Some have died, and I need to acknowledge my debt to them in absentia. As Lakota say in the sacred pipe ceremony, Mektakuya Oyasin, these are my relations. So prologue is the snail's clues. As you can see from the lengthy dedication, The Anguish of Snails is more than a book about Native American folklore in the West. It is a work of obligation to those who have learned from everyday Native American life and custom. Many of them members of my own family and the Navajo family who so readily adopted me in 1955 when I was a lost 19-year-old uranium prospector who came down with pneumonia in their canyon. So, what a wonderful, wonderful book. It's got cultural patterns in Native American folklore and introduction. Then he goes into visual patterns of performance art. Shows male, which I did not know. There's male and female Hogan of Dene. White man, I guess, calls them Navajo. There's flute makers. Oh, just visual patterns. Oh, gosh. Just look at some of these baskets. Just sweet as can be. Oh, and then there's kinetic patterns of performance, dance. So it covers a whole range of all of their arts, just not the weaving and all of this stuff and all that. There's oral patterns, stories. The list just goes on. It's so sweet. Yeah. So patterns and themes in native humor. They say if you don't have a clue, you're not going to understand what they're talking about, and it's designed for their folks. You just have to learn to pick it up. So this is such a sweet, sweet book. Barre Toelken. I hope someday to meet you. And yeah, we got this book at the Tucson Pima County Public Library here in Tucson, Arizona. The Anguish of Snails, Native American Folklore in the West. Oh, it's got Seattle and California, all the tribes of the West and folks. Well, thanks for keep watching and keep reading. That's the whole point, isn't it? When we learn about somebody else's culture and days gone by and continuance of the modern times that these people endure today. They haven't lost a thing. I love them, and I hope to see more books like this. So keep reading, and if you can, support us at kraztv.com. Well, the reading is The Anguish of Snails, Native American Folklore by Barre Toelken in the West. Goodbye, KRAZ TV, Zero Channel, Zero.